Hello students, now we will be learning today a new topic, average propensity to save or APS. So let us understand first about the meaning of it. So what does it mean? See, meaning of APS, it refers to the rate of saving to the corresponding level of income. So here APS will be what? S upon Y. So at a certain level of income in the economy, what is the saving? Okay, suppose here the 100 level of income, how much is the saving? So this is the rate which tells us about that. Okay, so if you are writing point 20 means what? It is in negative means you are taking out something extra money from your savings. That's why your these savings are there. Okay, so in economy we can just plot one diagram like saving curve, okay, and here it is starting like from minus 40, so this is your minus 40, this is your x-axis, y-axis you can write, this is your income, and this is your savings, S. Okay, now at a certain point of time you can just mark like this, your savings, and you can take any part like 440 you want to take, so 440. So here also we can calculate. So at this point we are going to divide this APS by S upon Y. So S is what here? 40. Write it down. What is your income? 400. So here if you just cancel out, it is going to be around zero point 0.1 something. So here we can say 0.10 also. Okay, so this is the APS calculated at this point. So at this point was 40 and this was 40. So we will be dividing here by this figure, saving by income. Saving by income. So 20 upon 100, it will be minus 20. Then 0 upon 200, it will be 0. 20 by 300, it will be 0.67 something, and after this it is going to be 40 upon 400. So actually you don't require this consumption line. You can just draw in this schedule income and saving and you can calculate this. Okay, now you can see here in APS what is happening. Your income is increasing, and because of it what is happening, your saving is also increasing. See here the APS was in negative, then it was 0, then it is in positive, means saving starts here. Okay, then it again increases here, means when your income increases, when your income increases, what you used to do, you try to save more, saving also increases, and there will be a certain point at what happens when your consumption will be less. So when does it happen? कब होता है consumption less? Like here this point is break even point. So after this point what is happening? Your consumption is less. Here you can say here your consumption is less than income, and here at this point your consumption is greater than income. Okay, so that is the reason we are having this in minus, because your consumption is greater than income. Here your consumption is less than income. That's why savings are there. Okay, so this part shows loss. This part shows this savings. Okay, savings are in minus, and here this part shows what your savings are in positive figure. Okay, now we'll be writing some positive or not positive following points about this APS. So let us write some points related to this figure which you can write in exam. Okay, so following are the points. Following related points of APS of APS. Okay, so the first point which you can write, that APS can never be more than 1. APS कभी भी 1 से ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता. 1 means what? This 1 means 100%. Okay, understand like this. Means in an economy, अगर average देख रहे हो, if you're looking at the average, what happens? Even when zero level of income was there, your consumption was there. Okay, so what happened due to this presence of this autonomous consumption? Your APS cannot be 1. Means you cannot save your entire income, because on average basis you'll have to make some expenditure. Consumption will be there at zero level. That's why we can say that it cannot be more than 1. So you can write due to autonomous autonomous consumption. किसकी वजह से? Due to this autonomous consumption, which is denoted by C bar. Okay, So जब तक वो है इकोनॉमी में चल रहा है ऑटोनोमस कंजम्पशन, योर सेविंग्स एपीएस कैन नॉट बी मोर देन, आप 100% तक सेव नहीं कर सकते, पॉसिबल नहीं होता है बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वैल्यू. देन सेकंड पॉइंट, see, APS can be negative or not. Yes, it can be negative, it can be 0 also, it can be less than 1 also. These 3 points you will have to write from here. So APS can be negative when your consumption is greater than income. Okay, here is what happening, your consumption is greater than income, that's why your APS was in negative. Then third point, APS can be 0 when y or income is equal to consumption. Here your income is equal to consumption and at that point your APS is 0. Then fourth point, APS can be less than 1. It can be less than 1. Okay, here you can say. And fourth point you can write that when income increases, when income increases, people save more. So, with increase in income, APS also rises. Or you can write small rises. एपीएस भी बढ़ जाता है, जैसे इनकम बढ़ेगी तो एपीएस भी बढ़ेगा. एपीएस कैन बी लेस देन वन हो सकता है क्योंकि जैसे जैसे इनकम बढ़ी, योर इनकम इज इंक्रीजिंग, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, यू आर ट्राइंग टू सेव मोर. ओके, so that's why your savings are here. Okay, so these 4 points or 4 5 points are related to this APS. You can write this in the answer. They will be asking question like what do you understand by average propensity to save. So this is the answer, meaning diagram, schedule and these points. Okay, just note it down.